younger, I read a book titled Once Bitten, Twice Shy. And this book revolved around the concept of when something bad happens in life, there are some really valued lessons that you can learn from those things. And that would give you a kind of experience that would radicalize and change the outcome if those things did not happen. So I came up with a few points which we all would agree that they are actually life experiences. They are not just stories. They are things that happen all over the world and which you can learn from. An example of that is the arrest of Andrew Tate. So basically, we all heard of it probably, and I've made this video today because I'm concerned about the fact that Andrew Tate was also a content creator, and so he was also creating stuff like YouTube videos and podcasts and others. So that's why I came up with 7 valid and reasonable points for us content creators to learn from the arrest of Andrew Tate in such a way that you avoid making such a mistake. Just in case you are making such an error, you'll be able to make a correction to that. So the first lesson I have for us today from Andrew Tate's ordeal is that you do not own any of the social media content. So basically, this is one concept that is quite difficult for us to understand, because social media has given us this illusion that everything is going to be free, everything is going to be owned, everything is going to be under our control. Like, it comes with this illusion. Like, many of us get excited when we get to social media. Like, when I first opened my Facebook account, I was excited because I felt like it was my own account. I own the content. But the occurrence of this kind of thing that happened with Andrew Tate has taught me a lesson that actually none of those content is actually owned by me. It's actually owned by the company, the social media company under which I post those contents. And this applies to not just Facebook, it applies to YouTube, to Instagram, TikTok, and so on and so forth. It's not your content. It is kind of curated. It's kind of owned, and it is managed by the people who own that social media content. So next time, if you are actually looking for a kind of reliable means of producing content, you need to get a website. Try as much as possible to get a website. Or if you are a developer, you can kind of develop with some of your team members, develop an app on which you can get popular and also produce your content specifically for your own content. So I'm also working on that personally, and hopefully by next year I will get something that's done. Now, the second lesson I've learned from Andrew Tate's audio is that you need to be careful of your actions online. So basically, this is one concept that it's quite easy to forget, because I see nowadays a lot of people just go on and post everything about their life. They talk about what they are trying to eat, they are talking about who they are marrying, they are talking about when they got divorced, they are talking about this and that and all those kind of things that have nothing to do with the rest of the world. Like, it's your personal affairs. Like, you should not go around and peddling it around the social media for everyone to see. Like, it's something that nobody needs to know. So basically, if you're a content creator, you should not post too much content about your personal life. So basically, you need to be careful of your actions online. So what that means is that basically you need to be able to be kind of careful of whatever you see online. So basically, you have to be careful of what you are saying online. So if you've had kind of like a kind of not very pure past, maybe you've had some things in your life that might not seem very normal. So it will be very advisable for you to kind of keep some of those contents away from knowledge of social media, because they could fish out that content in your future and use your past to kind of mar your whole progress in life. So that's something I've learned so far. So now the third lesson which I've learned from Andrew Tate's social media interaction and kind of the action. So basically, the third one I've learned is that you do not matter to the masses. So this is something that is quite difficult for us to understand, but it's something that's quite it is happening, yes, but I'm trying to tell you the reality. I don't kind of hide stuff. So this is the reality. The reality is that you don't actually matter to anybody. So basically, if you actually think you are a famous person, like you've gotten a lot of subscribers, followers, and you are feeling like you are on top of the world, like you matter to a lot, but the actual fact is that you don't matter. You probably don't matter as much as you think you do. So that's something that you need to understand. You might actually matter to a lot of people, but to some other grade of people, you do not matter. Like, they do not want to know what's going on in your life. They do not want to know what you're going through. They don't want to know whether you're successful or not. All they're interested is in basically the story, the media you are going to create, like how much attention that media is able to create. So they are only interested in how much stories, how much the fun, the excitement, like all the stories, and they publish them. They kind of they apply those things. They share those contents, and then they kind of make their revenue out of it. So basically, if you are creating content, some people are actually sharing your content to others and then using it to create revenue. So it's not only you that is in charge of content. So basically, that's what I'm trying to say, is that the fact that you don't actually matter to people. It's only your content that matters, and your content. Once your content goes off track, once your content begins to go off the alignment of their beliefs and their values, you begin to see that they begin to kind of change towards you. So you don't have followers. Literally, you don't have followers. You just have instantaneous agreeers. That's what I call it. It's not a follower. You don't have followers. You have instantaneous agreeers. And once your content begins to derail from their own set of principles and values, they will definitely turn their back on you. So you do not have anybody supporting you online. You are just on your own. You are producing your content, and that's what you remember. Now the next lesson I've learned from Andrew Tate's audience is that you should be careful of pizza. Wow. Funny, right? Actually, you should actually be careful. Because many times you've had it from the doctors, like, you not eat junk food, right? And I guess this is very good lesson to them. So for those of you like eating pizza every day and everybody has to eat, so this is a good lesson for you guys. Don't eat it too much because it might be the cause of the downfall next time. So all intended. So the fifth lesson I've learned from and I wish we also learn too. The fifth lesson that we should learn from Andrew Tate or David online is basically that the past never fails. So that's something that you need to understand. The past never fails. Like especially with advert of social media nowadays, like everything you do online, people are at the end of the day going to feedback. Like that's why nowadays I'm extremely careful with what I post online, because most of these things are going to be forever, like very, 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 very long. And so you have to be very careful of how those content, what information you are giving out through those content. So because some people one very important thing nowadays is because of the fact that some people will not know what is going on in life except to kind of really give it. So it's in your hands, literally, your safety, your success, and your kind of your protection, literally, is all in your hands. Depending on how much information you give it out to people. So if you notice, most people who get implicated for their kind of, especially when it comes to online social media, and most people they actually get into trouble because of the amount of content, the nature of content. Let's not say amount, the nature of content that they produce. So basically, once the content becomes the kind of content that does not align with people's beliefs, so they begin to be your enemy. So that's something to us as a content creator. So now the sixth lesson I learned from Andrew Tate's audience is that you should prioritize anonymity. So basically, it means that you should actually try to make sure that in anything you do online, you should make sure that people don't know complete details of what you are doing. So this is something that might look secretive, might look hideous, might look kind of cabalistic or something. But basically, it's something you should understand that actually these people who you are interacting with, they do not know you before. The only reason why they know you is because of online, and that's kind of, there should be some limits, there should be some privacy. Like just like someone you're interacting with who does not know you since those of you watching this video, some of you don't know me from everyone. You are just seeing me for the first time from social media, and then there are some limits. There's a limit to what I'm actually posting. There's a limit to the kind of content because some things actually get very controversial. And basically, I'm actually hoping that this does not get very controversial because people can kind of like to talk about. So basically, just if you are watching this, just want to know why I know peacefully and think whatever you want to think and use whatever you want to think. That's kind of the freedom of speech, and I'm not trying to force you to take anything from this. Just you click the video on your phone, so it's kind of like a freedom. So that is the six contents you should prioritize, and don't let everyone know whatever is going on with your life through social media. So you get it. Now, the final lesson, which is something you need to really understand in social media, is that everyone basically make provision for those who agree with you and those who do not agree with you. So that for example, in this context, there are people who agree with what I'm saying. Yes, you are watching it and they will have no problem. They just go together. They are kind of bodies, I guess. So, but there are people who are watching this content and they actually do not agree with it. They feel this is total crap, this is not bullshit. And I'm also making provision for this. To those kind of people, I'm trying to say that this is the free world. I'm producing my content. Basically, it's not sponsoring my content for now, which is because I'm actually doing this on YouTube, which is not my platform. But for the meantime, at least I still have kind of a de facto recognition as the creator of this content. And so as a result of that, I guess it's a free word to speak whatever you want to speak. But basically, it's something that you might get into trouble because of that. So that is why I come up with these 7 tips, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe to this channel, like and share. So, and don't forget to make wise decisions tomorrow. Thanks for watching.